we have another question about how can an organization support the chief of party, deputy chief of party, these leadership roles on projects. It says we are under tremendous pressure in so many ways, including staff care for our entire staff, but there's limited support for those leaders who are really expected to be superhuman, as they put it.
Yeah, again, I really feel the pain in that statement. I think those kinds of positions, senior leadership positions in the field, are incredibly challenging for so many reasons. And for anyone on this call who might be a COP or a country director, one thing that might be going through your mind right now is, seriously, you want me to worry about staff care in addition to everything else that I have to do? And I'm feeling so stretched. How can I really pay attention to that? And I think that is an important group of people to pay attention within an organization. And for the person that asked that question, I'm wondering if, it sounds like that may be a particular pain point in your organization. And again, something that we have seen with some of our organizations that we have worked with is to think about coaching for those senior leaders, or some kind of reach back that they can have, so they don't have to feel like that they need to be superhuman, that they have an outside perspective that can help them with their own leadership challenges to be the kind of leader that they want to be. I think can be a real service to those individuals. And I think one way that the organization can support those kinds of senior leaders is to really think about how to maximize the resources that we already have in place. Are there elements of our employee assistance program, for example, that could be of service to those chiefs of party or senior leaders that could take some of the burden off their plate? Or if there's not, if our EAP maybe falls a little bit short in that area, are there additional services that for relatively modest investment could be an additional net of support for those country offices, for those leaders, so that they at least know that there's something in place for their staff who may need it. And something we've observed is that these kinds of supports don't have to cost a lot of money, particularly on a per-person basis, that the investment can be relatively modest, but with a big payoff. So I hope that gives a few thoughts about that kind of senior leader in the field position.